Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Excuse the sweaty wet me. Just got back from the gym, but I was just so excited to announce that we're coming back with the channel. Going to work a little harder at bringing some good content. But the biggest reason why we were pretty much away for the last several months is this big girl is back. Yes. After 3 months of her sitting at a shop in a yard getting as filthy as possible, she is back home. More to come.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Guys, the biggest problem we had was this sink. The sink had been replaced. It was originally a glass sink, and this is the half bathroom inside of our rig. And the original sink was glass. You know, one of them little decorative sinks. That broke. And then we had it replaced with a porcelain sink, and that split directly in half, and we had that replaced at Tiffin. After about a few months, the replacement sink for that one broke, and they're saying that they got a bad batches of sinks. So I had the sink replaced again. Went ahead, Tiffin covered it under warranty. Kudos to Tiffin. And pretty much I figured I'd let the dealership do it. Bad mistake. Because they replaced the sink, all well and good, but they took out the countertop, which is glued in. In the process of taking out the countertop, they damaged this wall, they damaged this backsplash, they broke this backsplash in half. This is all brand new. As you can see, I got scratches in the wall now from where they dug it all out. And this backsplash over here, if you can see past the scent thing, it cracked. So, which leads us to waiting on a new backsplash, and they also had to fix this because they damaged this by taking the countertop out. And the funny thing is, when we were at Tiffin, and Tiffin replaced the sinks, they never had to remove the countertop. Well, so that be that. It was a real pain in the behind. Yep. But I'm going to hurry up and get out of her. As you can see how much walking space we have to the bathroom from when we're going down the road, because both the slides are in. But this is the reason why I want to get out of here. As you can see what her temperature is inside, it's 102 degrees inside of her. Yeah, we're going through another heat wave. Okay guys, I'll get with you in a few. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Herbie from Redjaguar 100 Travels, and of course the other half of this party is Mary. I just thought I would give a brief update of everything that has transpired in the last couple of months. I think the last time I posted a video, it was April, and we were out camping with the club that we belong to, FMCA. Right now we're in the middle of a heat wave, so it's been hot. Today they're forecasting triple digits again. Earlier today, before I grabbed the shower, I had just come from the gym, and I was so excited to see that I was able to get my RV back after 3 months. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, the length of time. I don't know how full-timers do it. To keep your home basically in the shop for 3 months and you're displaced that long. Fortunately enough, we're not in that situation. We have a sticks and bricks, which I am attempting to sell. Pretty much tired of paying the high overhead. We're going to get something a little bit more reasonable, a little smaller. It's just the two of us and possibly the family every once in a blue moon. But right now we're looking at selling this and getting far, far, far away from the city. Possibly we'll do full-timing for a short span. We did purchase an RV lot in Florida because it's so hard to try to rent one to go snowboarding in the winter months unless you do it years in advance. So many people have purchased RVs and it's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy getting spots anymore. And I remember when we first started in 2007, you can go just about anywhere and hold up for the night, or any RV park you just about wanted to go to. Not so much anymore. Then the second thing is fuel. It got to be outrageous. And you know, we have a diesel pusher. Diesel's still up there pretty high. But outside of that, I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with us. Yes, we haven't forsaken the channel, and we just needed to take care of a lot of things. A lot of things have transpired since we did post in April. The biggest thing that transpired is I've retired. After 34 years of law enforcement, 8 years in the military, I finally gave up wearing a uniform. No more uniforms. I've had enough. So, that being said, we took the trip in April. I had planned I retired in May, and in June we had planned to hit the road. We did have one problem with the RV, which was the mid-bathroom sink broke for the third time. We had it replaced last in Red Bay, Alabama at the Tiffin factory. They did a marvelous job. I've never had a problem out of Tiffin. It was no charge to us. My rig is well past its warranty. It's 1.5 years old. And they only give you a 1-year warranty. Of course, we do have an extended plan for what that's worth. I have my own thoughts about warranty companies. They're in it to make money, not to pay for your claims. But that being said, Tiffin was so gracious, they sent us another sink, our third sink. And I said, you know what? Send it to the dealership where we purchased the RV from. It shouldn't be too difficult. They could fix the sink, have it in, and we'll be right and ready to hit the road in June. We were supposed to go to the Adventure Bandits camp out. I said, great, we'll have the sink installed, we'll go to the camp out, have a good time, come back, and then we'll go hang out with Scott from Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. I'll leave his link in the description below too. He has a phenomenal channel as well. Both of them have really great channels. We'll go hang out, do the camp out, have a good time. Well, needless to say, this parts situation, they did not send all the parts necessary to fix the sink, but with Stouffer's RV and Marine, where we purchased our rig from, said we could come pick up the RV, take it on the trip. I wasn't keen on that idea because you have something broke, you want it fixed. But more so than not, with the price of diesel, it's an hour and a half away from our house to get to Stouffer's RV and Marine, and then to drive an hour and a half back didn't sit well with me. But we were willing to do it so long as we could get to the camp out. It was in Michigan. Ohio. Get to the camp out. I heard it was a beautiful, beautiful time. Everybody had a great time. I'm so sorry we missed it. And the reason why we missed it, unfortunately, that Friday before the week we were supposed to go, Mary went to a graduation. Caught COVID in the worst way. We have been vaccinated. We've had booster shots. It didn't help. For real, not in the most part for her. It took her 3 weeks to get back on her feet. So we end up missing the Adventure Bandits camp out. We end up missing hanging out with Scott from Bikes, Books, and Bivouacs. We were supposed to go to a state park. I was really bummed about that, but that's the way things happen. You don't make your plans in stone, you make it in jello because of unforeseen circumstances. Sure enough, she gets over COVID. We said, well, we'll still take a trip. We'll take one trip to Virginia Beach. I'll go pick up the RV, because mind you, they still had the RV. They still haven't received the parts, so they said. And we'll just go for a week or so, just to get out of the city, start my retirement off right, hit the road for a little bit. No go. The transmission on the car that we used, the Cadillac SRX, got a helicopter flying over. Action news. Anywho, it died. The transmission died. So that killed that plan. And like I told you before, warranty companies aren't in it to pay. They gave every possible excuse to try to get out of paying for this transmission. They had the mechanics send them oil samples, transmission fluid samples. They wanted this test done, that test done. They were supposed to come out and look at the transmission themselves. They never came out. It took pretty close to 7 weeks for us to get the transmission fixed, dealing with this 4-star warranty company. Well, moving forward, I said, you know what? I'm not going to let this bum us out. I was a little upset, but I said there are things that happen that are outside our control. So last week, mind you, this was in May into June. We are now in August. This is August 4th. But August 1st, they called and said, come pick up the car. So we shot up there, got the car. On the way back from picking up the car, Stouffer's RV and Marine called and said the RV was finished. So we picked up the RV yesterday. And as I showed or indicated earlier in the video, that everything's fixed. There was some stuff that I felt was done that shouldn't have been done. I got scratches and marks in the woodwork, but that's just the way of it. It was my mistake. I should have taken it to a Tiffin qualified repair place instead of letting the dealership do it, because they break more than fix sometimes. But it's done. Still with the frustration, because now we're in the middle of a heat wave. I can't clean it because they gave the RV back. It is filthy. It's absolutely filthy inside and out. Well, yesterday I cleaned it. I wiped down everything. I sprayed for disinfectant, mopped the floors, put everything back in the bathroom, put our clothes back in the RV. But still not 100% happy with everything. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. I'll leave it at that. You live and you learn. moving forward, next time I'll know better. I'll probably take it to a Tiffin. If forgive me, it's hot. Qualified dealer. But I think the last thing that really irritates me, more so than not, and it has nothing to do with the RV or the car or anything else, or even trying to sell the house, is the fact that after 34 years, I can't get my pension because so many people retired. Almost 800 people retired all at the same time. So they gave me an estimated of 120 business days before I could get my pension. 90 to 120 business days. And that includes all the saved sick time, vacation time, and all that I had saved up, which is a large amount. I can't get it. I can't get it for at least 100 working days, business days. So now I'm living off of savings, paying bills and your everyday bills off of savings, groceries and everything else. And that's really frustrating. Excuse me guys, I am sweating because it is hot. We're looking at going up in the triple digits today. So I'm going to make this video as quick as possible. At least we're getting a good breeze. Hey guys, I'm sorry. The camera actually got overheated as I was doing the final touches on our channel update. Yeah, that's how hot it is. Like I said, we're looking at triple digits today. But I'm gonna hog the air conditioning up, wait for this heat to pass over for the day, and I'm gonna try to get the exterior of our rig cleaned up. It's just so filthy, I hate to even look at it. You would think after spending so much money for these things, the dealership would take better care of you, but as with everything else, they're in it for the money. They got the sink fixed after 3 months. But I forgot to mention that the only reason I believe we got it back in the 3 months time is I made a phone call to Mr. Tiffin, and he handed me off to one of the very awesome people there who kind of put the nails to our dealership and forwarded the proper stuff that we needed, the backsplash and the new wall patch and the new faucet to get the RV up and running and get it fixed. So I give kudos to Tiffin. They didn't have to do that. Like I said, we're out of warranty, but they stepped on it and got us good to go. But that being said, I hope you guys are traveling out here, enjoying, being safe, Redjaguar style that is, and you're enjoying your travels to the 100. Remember, it's not about the traveling for real. It's not about the destination. It's the journey with family. On that note, peace.